I'm Aaron Rivera. I've been saved since I was 7.
My name is Izzy, and I've grown up in the church.
Well, my name is Trey Smith. I grew up in the church.
My name's Erica Yarbo. I actually didn't grow up in the church.
My parents were very godly parents. They taught me a lot. They brought me to church every Sunday.
Both of my parents were saved before they had kids, and so naturally we grew up in Sunday school, going to church services.
Going with my dad, all of my sisters, kind of the family attendance thing.
I had heard about Jesus, but not in a real way until actually when I was 15.
I was homeschooled, which was good, but it did lead to some things. The church ended up being my only social circle.
The way that I overchurched myself was by obeying all the rules, all the laws, all the guidelines and everything that a good Christian is supposed to do, but not for the purpose of holiness, for the purpose of pride.
It was me wanting to perform for God and thinking that if I went to church, He was happy with me, and if I didn't, then I faced repercussions.
Well, I would say that I'm still somewhat overchurched. I think I'm in the phase of being overchurched right now. When I get so much caught in that religious bondage stuff, I feel like I can't connect with the Jesus that I know.
God in that time was kind of elusive.
I didn't actually realize the purpose of holiness was to continually grow and get better. I thought it was just kind of, you have a one-day turnaround on Sunday, and then the rest of the week you just allowing yourself day after day to fall back to where you were.
It's very performance-based, and I had to live up to a standard.
He loves me just as much as the times when I wasn't feeling this way, but that's more of a head knowledge, and it's hard for me to really experience that and walk in that in the practical way.
It wasn't until I got involved in small groups here that I realized that that is not how it was supposed to be.
It definitely took comparing my lifestyle, my story, where I thought I was on the Christian walk, to the things that Jesus specifically calls his disciples to.
It took me until maybe a year ago to realize that I was overchurched.
I was in the mission field, and one of the missionaries in Africa came up to me just out of nowhere. We were eating lunch, and she was like, Erica, God is showing me that you're addicted to doing good works.
I think because I attend and serve at church regularly, it's something that is always going to be a temptation.
I can't be as involved in ministry as I want to be because of my job, and so I'm forced to just being held to Tuesday nights to serve, and with that comes the idea that you're not performing enough for God.
It would be performance, just feeling like I have to do everything, I have to do good works to feel good about myself.
There are some ways that I've grown tremendously, and then there's others where I can still tell there's issues going on and things I need to work on. And that's what I hope to do with the rest of my life.